There is one other factor to think about when you think about PowerCity's bridge, because again, it's not a bridge, it's a routing application. So there was a notion that went around the community just temporarily that maybe our bridge is competing with other people. Well, that notion is incorrect because our bridge actually supports everything underlying it because our protocol utilizes underlying protocols. That's what it's for. So sometimes our bridge will use Pulse Ramp. Sometimes our bridge will use multi-chain. Sometimes our bridge will use Uniswap. Sometimes our bridge will use SushiSwap. 90% of the time it's going to use PulseX because that's where all the liquidity is. So it's the same as when you go to a DEX aggregator on ETH right now. So like 1inch. You use 1inch to find you the best possible deal. That's what an aggregator is. The aggregator isn't taking or competing with Uniswap. It's benefiting Uniswap by benefiting the user to find them the way to extract the most value for their token or their amount that they're looking to acquire. So that's what our bridge is. It's just an aggregator of all aggregators. It doesn't just aggregate DEXes though, it aggregates bridges. So our bridge is just one big giant Uber of the blockchain, to be quite, simplified again. It's just finding you the easiest, cheapest, most possible solution to route your order into PulseChain. And it's a one interaction thing. So you are, as a user, are only interacting with our bridge one time and then you're off on your way. It's not a interact with our bridge and you're susceptible to it permanently. Once your transaction is executed, you're gone. You don't have any ties to the application again. So when you actually interact with this routing application, you can choose what token you want that application to actually access out of your wallet and how much of that token. It's not an open permission to your whole entire wallet. It isn't an application that holds custody of your asset. It's not an application that leaves users vulnerable, so to speak. It's trying to minimize the most vulnerabilities and by benefiting the user by utilizing underlying protocols. And of course, PulseX. We wanted to support PulseX because every trade that's facilitated in PulseX, again, brings buyback and burn. And that was one of the things that was spoke about earlier in this space. Building applications that add volume to an underlying protocol that you want to see succeed even further by building on top of them and by building more utility for that application.